Hey gang, it is Tom from Cashflow Experts. Let's talk about newsletters. Why? Why in the world would you be interested in speaking with me for a brief moment, just a few minutes, about the concept of using a newsletter in your business, or if you don't have a business, this as a stapled on additional source of income for you? Well, the reasons are 125,000 a year I can think of. Having your own newsletter business can make you that much money. So I want to invite you to join the ranks of hundreds of other business owners just like you working through our system who are now using our right out of the box newsletter money press. You heard it right. When you take over a self-publish, I'm going to go over the details of it. When you take over a self-publishing newsletter, you could make more money in 3 months than you can earn from working in the next 3 years. And it's all done virtually as a new business owner with our help just by using the newsletters we create and publish for you. Sounds pretty simple, because it is. This is the exact same way I do it. Okay, so I'm letting you in on something that works phenomenally well for me, and you'll see in a moment what's in it for me. Why I'm here, just besides the generosity of my heart and the fact that we're 22 years of education company, I will also go through for you not only what's in it for you, but why on the back end we're interested in helping you do this. So I can show you how it will all be done for you without you having to write anything, print anything, or hire anyone to send it. We do it all. This is a 100% profit-making opportunity for any solo entrepreneur, and it takes zero time out of your busy day. Do you have zero time? Yes, I'm sure you do. In this year of 2025, okay, podcasts and newsletters earn more money. Podcasts and newsletters earn more money for brand new small business owners than any other kind of media, according to every source that you read. But very few people have the time or talent to run their own weekly podcast. Podcasting is difficult. Podcasting, you get in front of the camera. Podcasting takes really up to the moment activation. So that is difficult. However, self-publishing and auto-listing a weekly newsletter to the web is so easy. People laugh, ha ha, when I show them how this can be done for them. So you won't be laughing when you're all the way to the bank with the money that you can make from this. So I invite you to join a program that makes serious money by my company's experts just doing these 3 things for you as a newsletter money press user. There's actually 4 things listed there, so that's kind of a bonus, isn't it? 1, creating a weekly online newsletter for you using AI. You ever heard that? AI is the hottest, newest artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, Gemini, large language models. You've heard that clearly, okay? So we're doing that now. It's not fantasy or a futuristic sci-fi movie. We're actually doing this in our own company, and we're doing it for a larger and larger number of clients every day, including someone like you who can join right now. So we're using AI and key search prompts people are looking up right now. So this is the key. We're not inventing and thinking, gee whiz, I wonder what people would want, what they would be interested in, what they could buy. No, we actually go on Google search, ChatGPT does, and tells you what people looked up in the last 30 days. Bam, it's right there. Black and white and blue, okay? This is actually the easiest part. People think, oh, newsletter, I couldn't do it. This is the easiest part of the system, believe me, because we're now using a large language model that you may have heard of about inside ChatGPT and Gemini by Google to write the most killer newsletter copy that rings your cash register loudly with tons of new sales that you can earn instead of working with getting paid commission and ad revenue from. So don't worry or feel confused. Just know that we do all the hard stuff for you, and we'll explain what we do before anything is sent out on your behalf. So you can check out exactly what it is we're doing, and you can give your input, because obviously you're intimate in behind the scenes of this, right? This is called building a newsletter money press list. Okay, I jumped ahead to number 2. So that's number 1. And as I said, don't feel confused or worried. Know that we do all the hard stuff, and you see everything before it goes out, so you will be fully informed, pardon me, and a key part in the decision-making process of this business of yours. It's your business. 2, that's where I wanted to get a moment ago. Collecting buyers' emails for you. That's what we do. These are the things we do for you, okay? That will get sent your newsletter, which you profit from every day as the ads in your newsletter get clicked on and the featured products get purchased from the vendors listed for you. More on that in a minute. This is called building a newsletter money press list of subscribers, all permission-based. And it can be done. It can be one of the most profitable things that we help you do in this service, as those subscribers, as I said, give you permission to send newsletters to them over and over and over again each day. If they don't want it, they just click on subscribe. No love lost, okay? For you to make ever increasing profits from. So is this something that goes out once and done? No. Does it go out just once a week and that's all you can expect to make money from? No. It goes out on a regular, if you know me, this information goes out on a regular daily basis because people want it, people consume it. People read it, love it, and buy the things that are listed in the newsletter, which you then will ultimately, as the backer behind this, will make money from. And we do everything in this part of the program. So we do everything in the first part of the program. We do everything in the second part of the program, right? We do everything so you can just sit back and tell us how many premium buyers leads you would like gathered for your new list. We even start you out with 500 of your own buyers leads today. So, Tom, will I have anybody to send these great newsletters to when I'm just starting out and I'm brand new in this? Yes, of course. We are part owner in a medium buying company, so we will give you 500 of our excess leads. These are buyers leads par excellence. We'll seed your list right from the beginning so you can come out of the gates firing, start and see the results and make money immediately from this. And then we'll go through the process with you as we talk through exactly how to grow this, on how to gather, add, and recruit additional subscribers so you can grow a list like mine. I have a list of hundreds of thousands of people, as you can imagine. So we start you out with 500 of your very own. Then when new subscribers are added to your list through the methods that we'll talk about, you'll be able to make more and more money. Number 3, distributing all the marketing messages to your new email list and the posting of regular newsletters that are written for you on a daily basis to the most traffic places so you make more and more money from the ads, recommendations, and product placements listed in the newsletter. We have, as you can imagine, 22 years in this industry, right? That's not by mistake or accident. We've got years experience doing this, and this skill is what has made us successful in our own company. So we know how to make this a success for you as well when you join this program, okay? With the combination of newsletter referrals, buyers email list building, and posting copies of your unique newsletter to the hottest markets and free media sites, you're guaranteed to make money doing this and see cash accumulate in your account during the first week of participation. So this is not some long 5-year discovery process. It will begin working immediately because it's online. And remember, you will see samples of all the newsletters inside your welcome pack online and in your email box as soon as you sign up for this program and we send them out to you. How do you do that? You simply click the link. You know the drill. Click the link beside the video screen, below the video, wherever the links are found, beside, below, or sometimes even above the video screen. If you're watching this in the YouTube ecosystem, within YouTube, they post the link right below the video, so you'll see a blue hyperextension there. You can just go and click on that if you're inside YouTube yourself, and that will take you directly to the secure, always secure encrypted checkout page where you can go ahead and enter your payment information by a credit card, debit card. Click submit, do it immediately. This will sell out, and the deadline is, as you can see, midnight Pacific time today. This order, be clear, that you're going to place is just the start of what we will do for you. After we ship out your welcome package with newsletter samples, we will set up your account for you to receive money in from all the purchases and advertising that will start taking place on your newsletters. We will immediately have 7 ready-to-run newsletters available for your business to take advantage of, and we'll start self-publishing them online for you on a daily basis where they get the most attention. If you're like most people interested in this, as I said earlier, you might ask yourself, what the heck is in it for you, Tom? What's in it for you and your company? Why are you willing to help and assist us as beginners in doing this? As I said, first of all, that's what our charter is. 22 years, we're an education company, a service provider company. The other reason that it's reasonable for you to sign up and get started doing this is because we actually are one of the advertisers in your newsletter. We will be one of the 3 advertisers running ads in your newsletter that are to sell our own products and services to new customers that start reading your newsletter. So this is a way for us to extend our reach, to continue to reach out. I found it's better to make 20 or 40% of a dollar than 0% of a dollar. So I've already got my own thing going on over here, very successful. Those people are already fully paid and trained. Why not leverage what they know and do? Because I know they've got extra time. They're standing around the coffee break table for a number of hours a week. I know that I can leverage that additional time and I can put them to work for you. That will benefit you and it'll benefit our company while we find additional new clients, buyers, and subscribers to what we're doing. So that is the benefit. It benefits us. We benefit just as much as you by helping you do this in the most profitable way possible. So let's get this thing started. Okay. Once you order, we ship it out. Then we get on a quick getting started phone call as soon as you receive your welcome package. So we can walk you through all the things that we plan to do for you and the simple steps to take to start earning your first $125,000 as a self-published newsletter money press owner. Okay, that is cool. As I said, the way that you get this is you click the order links that are found beside or below the video screen. Or if you're watching in YouTube, I don't know why the air conditioning fan is blowing my good hair. But you can also click the hyperlink that is found within YouTube. That's always embedded right below the video screen to the side. Click that. That will take you to the same secure checkout page. So easy peasy for you to get that. Now, I specifically printed this up because we are helping quite a number of people do this. It's very successful. Third-party verification is working like a charm. And there are common questions that at the start always come up. So why not answer them at the beginning before you even enroll in the program? Here they are. Who sends out the newsletter, Tom? Fair question. My virtual assistants, as I just indicated a moment ago, will do this work for you at no extra cost. Why? Why? Gee, Tom, that sounds great. But why? Because we make money, I just said, from some of the ads included in your newsletter. So I want this to work as much as you do. It's a win-win-win for everybody. The people who find out about this and order products that change their lives, win for them. You've got a new business model that doesn't require any work. You're making cash, win for you. Me, I've broadened my reach beyond what I can do singularly and alone. Do you know, this is an aside, but I am the part owner in 27 diverse and different businesses. I'm not the single owner in one of them separately. All of them, I have additional people that I work with that are part of the profit sharing model, and I found it to be a great way to increase your reach and do more than you do alone. Second question, how is it sent? How's the newsletter sent? It starts out just as an emailed newsletter and is all digital. You see it, you use it. Then later you can move into printed ones like this. I'm going to show you like this, and even fancy laminated ones if you want to make big money that can earn you millions of dollars. So here's some samples I brought up here to the studio to show you. So beginning, first week, first month, simple, easy peasy. It can be, as we've said, as plain Jane vanilla as just a simple white printout. Okay, that's the lowest. Think of Darwin, the slugs crawling out of the primordial sea. That's the first form of life in a newsletter. Then you can move in. This is, again, digital. It's all online. You can move into a beautiful, as an example, color printed copy with, graphic. But again, the plain makes almost as much money as the more fancy versions of the newsletter do that, again, are simply sent digitally. If the customer wants to print them on paper, by all means, no holds barred, you can. Then you begin to get into much more fancy, much more elaborate newsletters that can be sent out in a variety of ways. And in the highest form of life, where the creature comes out of the ocean and grows legs and actually gets up and walks around on land and becomes the dominant life force on the planet, the highest level of life in the newsletter business is lamination. Okay, so these physically get sent. And speaking of, on the topic of physically sending newsletters, which is the best and biggest moneymaker you can possibly do. But let's start you out where it's totally free, completely cheap and easy to send them digitally. But then on top of the high level laminated, then you can get into, wow, bam, look at that. That is a 240 page version of something that can be sent out to these newsletter subscribers that they pay a pretty penny for. This is sold for many, many hundreds of dollars over the years. That is a great demonstration to show you exactly what the stages and steps are that you can go through and grow and continue to make more and more money, what the potential is of this. So how do I know and come into all this kind of information? Well, I like to brag a little bit. This is a gold record for my first $1 million seller. So we create lots and lots of 20 plus years, 2 decades. We create lots of unique intellectual property, it's called in the trade. We create lots of products that people have a high demand for, and we've been successfully doing that not only for ourselves, but for other clients like you over the years, which is why we're still around in business. So we can do soup to nuts from A to Z, completely turnkey, hands-free for you, using our catalog of things already created, using the library that we've built up, using the online store that we already have, and leveraging you and your newsletter to other places, well-known, that have high in-demand programs that you don't have to build, research, print, ship, do customer service for. You simply put a link. We put a link in your email, simple, to send the people that are reading it to those places, and your account gets the registration and credit for the sale that's made, and money appears in your bank. Okay. So what is in the newsletter is one of the questions. Ads for services, mostly about business usually, and product links where people can purchase stuff from popular stores, as I just said, where you earn from 50 to 80% of the purchase price. So what does that mean? On $1,000 worth of purchases, you would get to claim $800 of that, or $500, based on, depending on what the item is, which vendor it goes through, those kind of things. So that is very lucrative money for someone that doesn't have to research, ship, make, deal with the customers, or any of that stuff, and just simply gets to do the referral. That's what it's called, referral, and you make the cash of it. So how do you make money from it? I thought I just explained pretty clear, but that's a common question. Okay, again, take it slow. I'm trying to hurry through this. I know your time's valuable, and I get excited about this as well. When anyone buys anything that's featured in your newsletter, right? So again, here's an example of a handy dandy fancy color newsletter. It has links in it, has recommendations. When anybody buys anything, the account that you have set up, and we'll tell you exactly how to do that, we'll do the first one for you right out of the gate, so you don't even have to do it yourself. Then we'll tell you other ones that you can go out and set up for free that will make you even more money. The account that you have set up will show you a sale, and have the money from that sale appear in your account where you can take it out and put it in your own bank. So that's how you make money from this. Who sees the newsletter? That's the last question that we have. Okay. Who sees these fantastic newsletters? As many people as possible is the best answer to that question, because we can get your newsletter with some cooperation from you and participation. We can get your newsletter seen through media sources, banners, social, obviously, YouTube, Google, you name it. Lots and lots of sources that you have heard of, and some that you're like, wow, that's a great idea. I never knew that you could get traction and content and buyers to come from those kinds of sites that everybody knows about, and everybody knows it's available, for literally nothing for you to participate in. So that is the opportunity that we have. Again, only available until midnight Pacific time today. Take advantage of this by simply clicking the links seen beside or below the video screen, or if you're, depending on what kind of device you have, if you're watching this just as a YouTube video inside of YouTube, they put the link in the description right below the video screen. It's a blue hyperlink. Click that. It will take you to the same secure checkout page as you would go if you clicked the links above, beside, below. You got the whole point of it. So this is the best, in my opinion, my experience. I don't tell you about anything to do that I haven't done already myself and proven as kind of the first guinea pig. So this is the best tiny business to get into if you are too busy to work. This is a non-work additional stream of income. They call it passive income, even though the people on my staff are doing the actual work. Again, because I'm getting the benefit and sharing it with you of additional customers coming through the ads that you're allowing me to place in the newsletter that you're going to make money from as well. Okay. So just place your order and let us run it all for you. We do everything. Create the newsletter, find the people, send the newsletter, help you make money from A to Z, because it's a win-win-win for everybody involved in this process. That is it. Take care. Be safe. Enjoy yourself. Have a great rest of your day. And don't delay, because this offer will sell out at the low introductory price thank you opportunity. I don't know if you're aware, but it was just our company's anniversary recently. This is another one of our determinations and continuations of a tip of the hat thank you to the people who all these years supported us, helped us to grow and become the company that we are. We like to give back when we can. And as I said, this serves and benefits everybody. So there's no reason to not make it available to as many people as possible. That does not mean unlimited. We have a certain number of staff. We have a certain number of programs available. So we do have to cap the number of people we can help do this. I'm out of here. Ciao.